everybody, welcome to my channel, Mark Goes Hiking. Today I'm going to do a gear review on the Vont Spark headlamp. All right, before we get started on this review, full disclosure, Vont did reach out to me. They did send me this headlamp to review, so I'm going to give it a really honest review and have a little fun with this review as well. So stay tuned and see what kind of fun we're about to have. So I'm going to be really quick. I'm just going to go over some of the specs on this as advertised. This headlamp runs off 3 AAA batteries. It is pretty lightweight. As advertised, it's 3 ounces with the batteries. It almost seems maybe a little heavier than that, but it's still not a heavy headlamp. The band is very similar to what you would get on the Nitecore NU25. In fact, it feels almost identical to that. It's a plastic construction. It seems pretty durable, which is good. It does angle 45 degrees. That's pretty nice. And it has a single button setting. That's kind of the cool thing with this. Not that it should be complicated or not, but a lot of headlamps have 2 different buttons. This one does have a single button and has 7 different light modes. And it's all controlled by the one button. So you get the, the dim, the medium, and the high beam, as you can see here in the picture. And then you also have your various red lights and your strobe options as well. The brightness is nice. It's a 200 lumen headlamp, which is really fine for hiking the trail. I think the #1 selling point for the Vont headlamp is how long this thing does last on these 3 AAA batteries. Maybe 2 months ago or so, Backcountry Pilgrim did a review of a few different headlamps and how long they would last. And he put the Vont up to the test against a couple other ones. This thing ran all night for him. Now, sure, it dimmed, but when a headlamp runs all night on 3 AAA batteries, that's pretty impressive. The thing I like the most about this, and this is not an advertisement, is if you go to Amazon for $14, you get 2 headlamps. And it comes with batteries. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how this comes when you order it from Amazon. So when you order this from Amazon, it's gonna come in a box just like this, because this was ordered from Amazon. You can open it up. You might hear my dog in the background. All right, you open this up. I haven't opened this up yet. It has a thank you card in it. And you can join the Vont VIP club. How cool is that? It comes with 2 sets of batteries. Nice that the batteries come with it. If you go to the dollar store, that's a $2 value right there. And then you get 2 headlamps. You can't beat that. $14, so if you're looking for a budget item, you've got it right here. You've got a durable headlamp, several different light modes, including the red light option. The price is really on point. $14 for 2 headlamps. You throw one in your backpack, you throw one in your vehicle, or an everyday carry, or whatever you want to do with it. It's kind of hard to beat that deal. All right, so what we're gonna do to have a little fun is, this is advertised as waterproof and drop resistant. However, I just noticed on the box, it says waterproof and indestructible. I think we need to put that to the test, because I've got 3 Vont headlamps here. I think I'm gonna put this thing to the test. Let's go have some fun. Got G, a little backpacking friend, AKA my youngest daughter, and we're gonna do some testing. So let's test the waterproof test. How's that sound?
Good.
So we're gonna simulate rain. So she's gonna handle the hose, I'm gonna handle the camera. Ready? Let's do it. You ready? All right, make it rain. Oh, maybe we should change the setting. Let's change it to shower.
Okay, it's on.
All right. Should we call it good?
Yeah.
All right. And rain. All right, moment of truth. All right. There we go. Still working. Pass that test. G, do you think we tested that one enough?
No.
No? How about now?
No.
Okay, good, good. All right, let's do some more water testing. And now we're gonna test the fishing test using the amazing Disney Princess fishing pole. So I got a bucket of water. Let's go do some fishing. Oh, I caught something. I caught a headlamp. All right, we dropped that bad boy in the water. We fished it out, because sometimes you drop stuff when you're filtering water. We're still on. Cool. And I tell you what, in all seriousness, it's like the water just kind of rolls off this thing. So I believe this thing is waterproof. Let's put this in the water for like 5 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. All right. There we go. Okay, so 5 seconds in the water. Seems to be working. And I don't see any water inside it. Cool. I would say it's waterproof. Now let's test the indestructibility of this thing, shall we? Okay. We're gonna do the drop test now. We're gonna turn this on, and we're gonna drop it. No surprise, it's still working. Let's drop it on something a little more substantial, shall we?
It's on.
Okay, a little more substantial on the driveway. Ooh, that was good, it landed right on the lens. And we're still working. No cracks. Ooh, although I do see there's a little moisture inside the lens. So I don't know if that would impact the use of it. Is it going to get to the batteries eventually? But a little water in the lens. So I don't know if that means it's waterproof or if a little moisture does get in and that's okay. But water got in. But so far, we're indestructible. Let's up our game a little bit. Okay, drop test number 3. Because sometimes you're up high when you're hiking and you might drop it. Ready? Let's test it out. Hit the ground pretty hard. We're still good. No cracks. I think we need to up the game a little bit. Something a little more damaging. Something a little more destructive. So the Vont headlamp is drop resistant is what it says. But on the box it says indestructible. So we know that they don't mean it's literally indestructible. It's just a, you know, kind of a fun way to say it's a very durable headlamp. But we're gonna test to see if it's indestructible. So this is the one that we've been testing. You can tell because it's got the water a little bit in the lens, if you can see that. There's that moisture in there, okay? And we're gonna shoot this. We're gonna start off really light with some bird shot, move up to a low noise, very light round, and then if it's still not broken, then we'll make sure we take care of this thing. So we're gonna set it up on this hill and take a crack at it. We're gonna be shooting this with a .22 caliber bird shot. Yes, that does exist. It's good for killing chipmunks. I wouldn't shoot birds with it, but here we go. All right, let's take a look, see what the damage is. This thing's indestructible. Take a look. You can see all the little pellet spots. None of them went in. They just bounced off. You see it shot up the strap pretty good, but none of the little birdshot pellets actually went through. The lens is still good, and it still works. It's indestructible. I don't know if this is moving up, but this is a low noise. It's a plastic tip, or if it's not plastic, it's a super light lead. And I don't even know if there's gunpowder in this, so it's not going to be moving very fast. I think it's just the primer that shoots this. That's what keeps it low noise. Let's give it a shot. Okay, go ahead and stop it. Oh, that did some damage. I think it might still work though. I think all it did was break it apart. but I think it's still gonna work. So let's put this back together and take a look. All right, so we're gonna see if we can't put this back together and see if it still works. I think it will, because there's no bullet holes in it. I think it just rattled it apart. There it is. It's indestructible. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, it did crack the lens. Lens is cracked. I don't know if you can see that. But no bullet hole, which I did not suspect there would be. It's just not a very powerful round. So I think we should move up. Sound good? Let's do it. Okay, I got some help from my brother-in-law. We're gonna run this thing over with the tractor. See how indestructible it really is. Let's do this. I think it survived. I think it just pushed down right into the dirt. Oh, the back came off. All right, it's actually on. The tractor turned it on. That's awesome. Yeah, it must have been that front wheel, the little shimmy you're doing. Yeah. All right, it survived getting run over by a tractor. All right, so I'm continuing to get the help from my brother-in-law, Anthony. There he is, and we're gonna put this through the flamethrower test. So do your best. All right, 3 tests. Let's blow her out. All right, let's see what we have. It's a little warm. It's still working. It's still working. That's awesome. I imagine if we kept it burning,
I think it
might not be working anymore, but.
might take it down.
Okay, now we're just having fun. We're thinking of different ways that we can attempt to destroy this, or just have fun knowing that maybe this won't destroy it, but it's still really fun to do. We're gonna fire this thing out of the end of a leaf blower, maybe against a tree. How's that sound? All right, all jokes aside, I'm impressed with how well this thing is holding up. Not a lot of force, but still fun. I think. All right. All right, let's go pick up the pieces, put it back together, and see what happens. All right, got a battery. How many batteries do you have?
I have 1.
All right, something flew into here, I thought. Moment of truth. I think we lost some. Oh, we lost the clip. Oh, there it is. It's working, kind of. It's going through the modes on its own. So it's kind of working. It's got a mind of its own now. I don't know what mode this is. I've discovered an 8th mode. That's what it is. Alternating red and white lights. Still not destructed though. It's indestructible! We have little bits and pieces left over. Oh, there's the lens for the light. I think we can say it's been destructed. All right, guys. So here's the deal. We had a lot of fun with this thing. I would absolutely recommend this headlamp. For $14, you get 2 headlamps, 2 sets of batteries for the headlamps. You can take the money that you save here, put it towards, your big 3 items, which is really where you want to put your money. That's really where you want the quality. So if you're on a budget, save yourself at least half the money, from like a Nightcore or something like that, which the Nightcore is my favorite headlamp. But again, save the money from this, put it toward your backpack, put it toward your sleeping quilt or sleeping bag, and or your tent or your hammock. Totally worth it. I'd buy the Vont any day. if I was getting started especially. Easy item to have. I'm going to take these. I think one is going to go in my truck, just to have the headlamp in my truck. The other one I think I'm going to give away on a video coming up, so stay tuned for that. Until next time, thanks for watching, thanks for viewing, and we'll see you guys on the trail. Take care.